Have you ever pondered about the things in your life that you can control versus those you cannot? This is the crux of an intriguing philosophical concept known as the dichotomy of control. It's a concept that has its roots in the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, but its relevance is as fresh and pertinent today as it was over 2,000 years ago. The dichotomy of control is essentially a split, a two-way division, between the things we have influence over and those we do not. It's a simple yet profound idea. It forces us to question our understanding of personal agency and freedom, inherently challenging our perceptions of control. Consider the weather, for instance. No matter how much we may wish for sunshine or dread the rain, ultimately we have no control over the elements. On the other hand, our reaction to the weather, whether we choose to grumble about the rain or appreciate its nourishing effect on nature, is entirely within our control. This dichotomy extends to all aspects of our lives, from our personal relationships and careers to our health and happiness. But why does this matter? Why is it important to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot? The answer lies in the reality that focusing our energy and efforts on what we can control can lead to a more fulfilled and less stressful life. Conversely, fretting over aspects of life that are beyond our control can lead to frustration and anxiety. The dichotomy of control thus poses a unique challenge to our understanding of personal agency and freedom. It encourages us to question our actions, our reactions, and indeed our entire approach to life. It pushes us to reassess what we deem important, what we strive for, and what we let go. Now let's delve into how ancient philosophy, specifically Stoicism, interprets this dichotomy. It's an exploration that will take us back to the days of the Roman Empire, to the teachings of a slave-turned philosopher, and to a mode of thinking that has the power to transform our modern lives. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers compelling insights into the dichotomy of control. Emerging from the Hellenistic period around the 3rd century BC, Stoicism was founded by Zeno of Citium, but its principles were further developed and popularized by philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism is a philosophy of personal ethics informed by its system of logic and its views on the natural world. It teaches the development of self-control and fortitude as a means of overcoming destructive emotions. To the Stoics, virtue, meaning wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, was the highest good. The Stoics believed that by using reason to understand our place in the natural world, we can attain peace of mind and happiness regardless of external circumstances. They asserted that we should focus on what is up to us, our own actions and attitudes, and accept what is not up to us, the actions of others and the world at large. A key tenet of Stoicism is the concept of amor fati, a Latin phrase that translates to love of fate. It encourages acceptance of events or situations occurring in life, viewing them as neither good nor bad, but simply as they are. Amor fati is not about being passive, but about understanding that the only thing we truly control is our own mind and our reactions. Another fundamental principle of Stoicism is memento mori, a Latin phrase that means remember that you will die. This is not a morbid fixation, but a tool for mindfulness, reminding us to cherish each moment, knowing that our time is limited. Stoicism, therefore, offers a framework for navigating life's ups and downs with grace and equanimity. It reminds us that our happiness and peace of mind depend on our internal state, not on external events. With that background, we are now equipped to explore how Stoicism deals with the dichotomy of control. Stoics had a unique perspective on the dichotomy of control, one that continues to resonate today. The Stoics, ancient philosophers who thrived in Greece and Rome, held a profound understanding of life's intricacies. They believed that a virtuous and peaceful life could be achieved by understanding and accepting this dichotomy of control. But what does this mean? Imagine you're a sailor navigating the vast, unpredictable ocean. You can't control the waves, the wind, or the weather, but you do have control over how you navigate, how you react, how you adapt. This, in essence, is the dichotomy of control. Understanding that while we may not have control over external events, we have absolute control over our responses to these events. The Stoics taught that happiness is not found in wealth, power, or status, but rather in our own actions and attitudes. They believed that we should concern ourselves with what we can control and accept what we cannot. This, they argued, is the path to tranquility and contentment. Consider the words of Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher. We should always be asking ourselves, is this something that is or is not in my control? This simple question can help us distinguish between what's up to us and what's not up to us. The things that are up to us, according to the Stoics, are our own beliefs, judgments, desires, and actions. These are the things we can control, the things we can change. On the other hand, everything outside our mind, the actions of others, the course of events, the laws of nature, these are not up to us. The Stoics believed that if we focus our energy on what we can control and accept what we cannot, we can maintain a sense of inner peace, regardless of external circumstances. This is not to say that we should be indifferent to the world around us, but rather that we should not allow ourselves to be disturbed by things outside our control. Imagine, for instance, that you're stuck in traffic. You could get angry, frustrated, stressed, but will any of these reactions change the situation? Of course not. The Stoic approach would be to accept the situation as it is, to control your response, to maintain your inner peace. Perhaps you could use the time to reflect, to listen to a podcast, or to simply enjoy the moment of stillness. So the next time you find yourself facing a challenging situation, remember the Stoic perspective on the dichotomy of control. Ask yourself, is this something that is or is not in my control? If it's not, let it go. If it is, do what you can to change it. The Stoic approach to the dichotomy of control offers a practical framework for dealing with life's ups and downs. It encourages us to take responsibility for our actions, to accept what we cannot change, and to live in accordance with nature. In doing so, we can navigate the stormy seas of life with a sense of calm and composure. How can we apply the Stoic philosophy and their view on control in our modern lives? Imagine this: you're stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. You're frustrated, anxious, and your blood pressure is rising. But ask yourself, is this within your control? The Stoic would say no, and therefore it's not something to worry about. Instead, focus on what you can control. Your reaction to the situation. Take a deep breath, accept the situation, and use the time to mentally prepare for your meeting. This is a practical example of how the Stoic dichotomy of control can be applied in everyday life. Now let's consider resilience, another key aspect of Stoicism. Life will invariably throw challenges our way. It's part of the human condition. The Stoics believed that we can't control the obstacles that come our way, but we can control our response to them. So rather than feeling defeated by adversity, we can choose to see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. This leads us to acceptance. Stoicism teaches us to accept things as they are, not as we wish them to be. In the age of social media, where everyone's life seems picture perfect, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison and dissatisfaction. But Stoicism encourages us to accept our lives and ourselves, warts and all. This acceptance in turn can lead to contentment and peace. Finally, let's talk about personal growth. Stoicism is not about passivity or resignation. It's about understanding what we can change and focusing our energy there. Whether it's improving our skills, nurturing our relationships, or working on our well-being, Stoicism encourages us to be proactive in areas of life where we have control. Stoicism, then, is not an ancient, dusty philosophy, but a vibrant, relevant guide for modern life. It teaches us to focus on what's truly important, accept what we can't change, and grow from the challenges we face. As you can see, Stoicism offers valuable lessons for navigating the complexities of modern life. As we wrap up, let's recap the key points we've discussed today. We started our journey into the profound world of Stoicism, a philosophy that has withstood the test of time, offering us a perspective on life that is both practical and serene. We delved into the dichotomy of control, a central tenet of Stoic philosophy, which posits that some things are within our control, such as our thoughts, emotions, and actions, while other aspects of life, like the actions of others, the weather, or the past, lie beyond our grasp. Understanding this dichotomy helps us to focus our energy on what we can influence and accept what we cannot, leading to a more content and peaceful life. We also explored the principles of Stoicism, a philosophy that encourages us to live in harmony with nature, to practice self-discipline, to cultivate wisdom, and to display courage in the face of adversity. Its teachings remind us that our perceptions shape our reality, and that we have the power to choose our responses to the events of life. We then connected these ancient principles to the hustle and bustle of modern life. In a world that often feels chaotic and out of control, Stoicism provides a beacon of calm and resilience. It teaches us to detach from external circumstances, to control our reactions, and to find serenity amidst the storm. Whether it's dealing with stress at work, handling personal conflicts, or navigating the uncertainties of life, Stoicism offers practical tools for a balanced and fulfilled life. So remember, the power is in your hands. You have the ability to shape your thoughts, control your emotions, and choose your actions. In the grand theatre of life, you are both the playwright and the lead actor. Stoicism is your guide, helping you to craft a life of tranquility and purpose. Please like and subscribe if you found the video entertaining. Be safe out there and take care.